Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. Friday night service, we're going into this weekend, the great children's musical, but tonight we're continuing on the moving and power and gifts of the Holy Spirit, teaching on the word of wisdom, the operation of the word of wisdom tonight. But right now, I'd like us to go back to the book of Luke, chapter 23, to one of those little obscure verses that too often we read right past in our Bibles, and we need to pause and think for a moment. Verse 31, Jesus said, "For if men do these things when the tree is green, what will happen when it is dry?" Let me read it to you again. "For if men do these things when the tree is green, what will happen when it is dry?" Now, put that in context. Jesus says this, beginning with verse 26, they led him away. Simon from Cyrene was on his way. They put the cross on him and made him carry it behind Jesus. A large number of people were following him. He's on the Via Dolorosa. He's on his way to the cross, and he turns and he says this to the people. Now, I want you to notice, Jesus said, in the good times, when the tree is green, if they will persecute and beat and humiliate and rip the skin off the back and crucify the Messiah, a good man who's only gone around doing good and healing the sick and raising the dead and teaching the good news, if they will do what they have done to me in the good times, what will they do in the hard times? What will happen when it is dry? Now, there's a principle that you and I need to learn. The cruelty of men increases in the hard times. Men can be cruel in good times, ruthless even. But in the hard times, there are no restraints at all. And Jesus wants to warn us. And Jesus wanted to warn them. If in the good times, this is what they will do. In the hard times, how much worse is it going to be? Now, brothers and sisters, we are living in very good days in the Philippines right now, and we thank God for that. We've been through hard times. But in those hard times, we also saw the cruelty of men and what men would do in the hard times. Learn the principle. The cruelty of men increases due to the circumstances of life.